Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Derek here with another video. And today we are doing the Tour de Zwift Stage 1 race. I think it's just over 10 miles. Starts in about 6.5 minutes. And yeah, I have a lunch break, so I'm gonna try to get this in before, yeah, just as a little break and stay a bit healthier during the workday. Actually, we have some fun people in attendance for my cheering squad. We have Nala, a girl, chillin'. We also have Salami Face over here, who's like, could everybody please shut up? Now, hopefully, you're hearing the audio coming from the headphones that I have on, the Powerbeats Pro review coming soon. And yeah, right now we're just warming up a bit. I actually got a power up, which actually I have to get off the bike and actually join the thing. But if you do actually get onto one of these events, it'll ask you to join them. I think it actually will automatically join me if I don't get onto it. I think it will. Hold on, we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. It'll automatically add me, which is really cool. And here we are. We are race day. Ooh, that's like abnormally loud. So 4 minutes, 45 seconds. And maybe we can get you a little bit closer to the action there. Get a little bit of Nala in the picture there. And I'm hooked up to my power bank because I'm pretty positive my battery is going to run out somewhere in the middle of this race. Like I said, 10 miles, so just under 30 minutes. And I can verify that right there. I had a power up previously and now it's not there. And actually, let's move you over just a little bit. There we go. Get Nala in the frame there too. All right, right now I'm putting my shoes on and shoes are already clipped in. And got my towel on me. So I have a towel right here on the handlebars, and then I'm on a yoga mat, and I have the Doretto Elite trainer that I'm on, and I have my Garmin 735 XT, and I'm actually gonna take this out so I don't have to hold that in there. Maybe actually we'll put it down here. It won't fall off. Who knows? I have no idea how much more. No, Nala, you don't want to play with that. Okay. Plug that in. We'll see if it stays. I doubt it will. If it does, you might see a big jerk. And it's likely it'll just fall down during the race. But yeah, so I guess you can stay on me since there's 2.5 minutes left of just warming up. Currently I'm in the B race. There's 138 people currently on here. And yeah, got my tri shorts on, got some tri bars so that I can get into a nice aerodynamic position because that really matters for virtual riding. And yeah, this is a great environment and great actual game, I guess you would call it. And it really helps you out to actually like be part of the game, and it really actually makes you try harder than you really want to. Like this race, I'm probably going to try a lot harder than I actually want to. We want to probably keep it around like 200, 220 watts ish. So that'll be the high end. Looks like we're down to a minute and 20 seconds. So we're going to flip you over to the other side so you can watch this lovely race. And I'll flip back and forth if I'm not dying, which usually when you start off, you go out pretty hard to try to stay with the big dogs in the front of the pack. But yeah, we might. I don't know how fast I'm going to go for this because it's the first of many races. So, like I said, it's the first stage. So, don't really need to go crazy on the first stage. And typically, what I do is you got to amp up everything. I got 2 water bottles with me. You got to sort of turn up your watts right before you go, so you're not left in the dust. As you can see around me, you can see a bunch of people actually pedaling pretty decently. And 10 seconds to the start here. So we're going to shift into a slightly higher gear. I don't know this course at all, which is probably really stupid on my part. But here we go. Let's see what we got here. So as you can see, I'm going like 309, 313 watts, just getting passed by basically everyone because everybody starts really, really fast. And then a lot of people slowly die out. So I'm going to try to do the opposite of that for this. And it's in London. The course is in London, so I think it's going to be a fairly easy route. I'm already starting to breathe hard. Stand up on the saddle for a little bit, and then back into try position. So yeah, right now, 110 out of 163. Like I said, it's a pretty short race, so this will go by fairly quick. But crossing that, we'll see what power up we get. That's not going to really matter. Feather. We'll do it without any power ups because live streaming and can't really switch onto the game to actually control that from here because the laptop's right there where you can see it. Just a 15-inch MacBook Pro, and it's working really hard to play this game actually. Shift down. Ooh, that's not a good gear. Oh, they're leaving me behind. Close the gap. Jeez. Yeah, the downhills, I'm not that great because I don't weigh very much at all. So like these guys are getting away. There we go. So the drafting doesn't really work nearly as well as it does in like real person. And if it was like that, it would be tremendous because if you have somebody in front of you, you can just go so fast. But we'll see how this goes. Right now at 1 mile. Not much elevation, as you can see there. 39 feet. Tiny. But 110 out of 163. B group. We'll see how fast they end up going. Whew. That's a bigger hill than I thought I was. I've ridden this course before, I believe. Don't really know it, but we'll see how it ends up being. Keep shifting gears just to keep the cadence up. There's a number in the top left corner. You can see it's right around 80, 81. And I basically want to keep that close to 90 because I don't want to feel that much pressure to, that was weird, ride too fast from a standpoint of like, it's not too fast, but like I don't want it to feel that hard on my legs. I want to be able just to have a very high cadence and yeah, just have a very high cadence because it makes the feeling of riding a little bit easier. Plus, my feet won't go numb as quickly. So what you'll want to do is, in these types of situations, you'll want to stay behind somebody as much as possible. Just because, I mean, unless you really don't care, in which, like, I very much don't really care too much. Like right now, I'm just in the front of the pack, at least the pack that I was in. And yeah, I mean, going up hills is probably my forte, just because I always switch to a lower gear and typically people stand up and that wastes a lot of energy. So my training is specifically for triathlon. So I'm going to want to stay in aero position as much as possible, just to keep myself ready for that. Whew. 2.5, I'm going to take a swig of water. I don't want to stay with this group here. But already we're catching some people. We're dying off the pack. It's not surprising. People will continue to die off the pack. But the goal I'm trying to do is fairly steady state. I don't want to try too hard. But the way that cycling works is kind of weird because you can almost just be pedaling at an easy state and recover fairly quickly. Just depends if your legs are completely shot or not. But yeah, I'll gladly let people go in front of me. I'm by no means a really good biker. But I don't know if you get power-ups here, but I don't know if you just get one power-up, but power-ups are helpful in some manners. I don't really feel the feather one, but apparently it's a really good one, especially for hills. But oh, that's not a gear. All right, maybe we'll switch it around so you can see how much I'm suffering. So yeah, just trying to keep aero position nice and efficient, keep the cadence up, try to make sure the cats aren't going to kill me or get themselves killed. Sailor's just like, peace. All right, back to it. So in the top right, you might be able to see, it'll show you at what, this will definitely be a power-up station right here, which we're gonna go with no power-ups. Strike me as dangerous raising on 20 to get 21, baby. Nice. And so yeah, I mean, people are falling off the pack. As you can see in the top right corner, there's people in the green that we're looking to catch, and we're in a fairly big pack. Keep that cadence up. Let's check there on the left. Heartbeat, not very high, but it's a wrist heart rate monitor, so it's not very accurate. More water. Let's stay with the pack. As you can see, like power-ups over people's heads. Yeah, you get power-ups in this game. So that's why it makes it, more similar to a game. All right, I'm not gonna plan on making any big moves. I'm just gonna try to stay with this pack and stay behind people so that they can take some of the draft, and it's easier for me to ride the 24 miles per hour that we're virtually going. That's right up top there, middle, top left, miles per hour, and then you got your 4.3 miles and then 112 feet that we climbed, and then the duration right there, 10 minutes. We got bottom right. Sometimes during these races are good and bad. Right now it's good because there's no loops, and it works sort of like a GPS locator. It won't do the route that you're taking, but it'll tell you how close you actually are from proximity of not using any roads. So I'm like falling off this pack, which don't want to do that. I'm gonna try to get in the middle of it. That way I'll have a better semblance of when I'm falling behind and when I'm not. There you go. It's a good gear to be in. We'll switch it back my way, and you can see how much I'm sweating. Usually when I do triathlons, I don't ride with shoes or ride with socks. And indoors, I always ride with socks because it would be so much sweat. Like my socks pick up so much sweat. That would be ridiculous if I didn't. So I'm trying to respond to people in front of me and also talk to you fine people. Keep that power up. Only have water in my bottles. No Gatorade, no nothing like that. It's not a long ride, so it shouldn't be that bad. We're more than halfway done now. 5.2 miles. Now I'm falling behind this pack here. What's going on? Let's get up. Get out of the saddle. Show these people. What? I just noticed my character has like light brown hair. I don't know how the heck that happens, but apparently it does now. That looks like a slight hill coming up. Top right. Yep, it's a hill. 4%, 5%, 6%. I'm going in lower gear. See, I don't know if it's just I changed into a lower gear and these guys aren't willing to change gears or what, but happens in actual triathlons too. More water. Good. Again, if you can hear me, awesome. If you can't, it's because there's a fan blowing at me on the ground and it's hot. I'm sweating like a pig. So there. So we're at 84 now, 82. So front of this pack is probably like 70. Can't really count how many people, don't feel like it. But yeah, we'll see. Now turn around here, there's a small pack of people in front of us. See them? There's like 10, 15 people in there. Catching them, we get a good number. Yeah. Now my heart rate's starting to be where it's actually at. 160 sounds more like it. As you can probably tell with me breathing and talking like I'm dying, because I sort of am. But we'll see what happens when we close in on the last couple miles. We're at 4 miles to go right now, and take some more water. All right, getting crowded. I want to stay in this pack. Whew. Come on. Look at that fool drafting in the front. Oh, now we're going downhill, of course. You're both starting to pass me. So yeah, I don't actually know how many power-ups we'll get, but seeing from around me, it's either people are saving them up or they're just spending at will. Yeah, I definitely think we get a power-up at that one, but still got the feather on top. Still good. Oh boy. Arrow mode. Arrow. Yeah. I don't know how hard I'm going to try at the end here. Might not even be worth it. My legs are already kind of toast. Keep that cadence up, baby. Positive thoughts, positive thoughts. We got this. We're going to win. No, we're not. But we're going to do well. We're already doing well. Now take it home for the team. Maybe try to get in the front of this pack. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Want to check out how I'm doing? I'm getting pretty sweaty. That's how I'm doing. So, sticking right around 80th place. Right now at 90, actually. Group's getting pretty big, clustered. Not a bad thing. But that means people are starting to catch up a bit. And it looks like we're catching this group ahead of us. So That's really good too. Yeah, back to the race. The entire time you're probably like, which one is this person? Yeah. Sometimes I try to find out which one I am. Can't really tell all the time. It looks like someone switched my socks too. I had long pink socks. Who switched them? Oh, I think Nala just ran into my foot. I keep it loose. Whew. 8.2, so that's 2 miles to go. Nobody's really leaving the pack. We're sort of catching a pack ahead of us. Can't really tell. Can't see them on the actual how far time-wise. To the right there. There's too many people in the pack. Feet are starting to go numb. Not necessarily a good sign, not a bad sign. Decent sign that I'm still talking, but let's see when I actually stop talking. Shut up and race. Yeah. Good RPMs. Make sure you're pushing down and pulling up. Yeah, the group is really close. %2 grade. 1, 0. So every time I hit 0, I gotta switch into higher gears and put out more power. Or else people will pass me really quick. I think we caught up to that group with just under 1.5 to go. Looks like a hill coming up. I'm gonna shift down. Shift even more. Shit. That was further than I thought. Gotta stick with these guys. Oh god. Oh, back is a little tense. All right, obviously we'll give a little sprint at the end. 1 mile to go. Yeah, I'm hitting it pretty hard right now. Trying not to let this group get away. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Damn. All right, 0.7 miles. 0.7. Piece of cake. 169 beats per minute. Obviously, I'm trying hard. All right. Let's see what we got here. We can come on me for a little while. But obviously, we're gonna switch it up for the finish. Half a mile left. There you go. Middle of the pack. Let's do this. Oh, jeez. Is that the finish up there? Might be. think it is. Last try. Not too hard in. Pretty decent race. I'm pretty tired. Let's see. Zoom in there. We got, oh, it went off of it. I saw 240 average. So that was much more than I thought I was gonna do. So yeah, overall I'd say it's a success. I mean, good way to mix it up, especially during lunchtime. I mean, I could have just been sitting down all day and not doing anything, but got our like 23-minute ride in, and I didn't even see where I finished, but it's actually gonna stay. It's gonna automatically keep me here versus returning me to the map that I was at. But yeah, we could talk like strategy and stuff like that if you're into that. But yeah, just leave it in the comments. Like, if you like this, you're like, Derek, please stop live streaming. It's ruining my day because you're sweating like a pig in front of me or something. Yeah, let me know. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video. I know I'm gonna say peace and then it's not gonna